You know? Yee. What's up, guys? Let's see. I think we're gonna go through, get this one, maybe to the gunsling up to 25. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Because, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. I said just change the title really quick. These are changing up here. So we're already going down the list. I might be taking a break here and there. You guys already know how tedious this is probably going to be. I mean, this character's almost there anyway, but...
I don't see that.
Yeah, it might get really tedious in a little bit.
Nothing's different.
No. No, Maddie did. Corey's pissed off at Mike, though, because Mike hasn't been doing his job right, so he's been getting really frustrated over his bullshit. Yeah, because when I got them that, it was, I don't even think they were even busy.
How do you like that?
Oh, come on. Go. Yeah, because like they haven't been training the dishwasher for swing at all. Like he still doesn't know what he's doing exactly. He's just like stacking stuff up in that bottom part when he's supposed to be at least putting most of it over on the other side. Basically, just cleaning what needs to be cleaned, basically. It's just stupid, silly stuff. Like literally, it could be done very easily. No one. Nikki came in because Petty never showed up. It was an easy day. Petty could have easily done it. It was an easy day. You know, it wasn't super busy. And Corey was helping out in that. You know.
How do you like that?
Doing that whole, like, you need me thing. They don't need you. You need them for money. That's all it is. Like, I hate they do that need thing. It's so stupid. It's like, you gotta take these jobs and learn from them and be better with them so you can get a better job. That's all it is. That's how I look at it anyway. Like, get yourself stronger for a better job. Not sit there and basically be a big pussy. You know, that's just how people want to be now. Mike is one of the best cooks we got, but the problem is he won't be the best if he keeps on arguing and being a big baby about, you know, working. Then get a new job and get away from this place, dude. I don't know what to say. You know, you got kids to feed, you got a girlfriend to kind of take care of, I guess. I don't know their whole money arrangement, but keep on dropping jobs and getting new jobs. I would learn how to budget. If you want more money, budget better. Stop buying so much stupid shit. That's the only thing I can say. You know, that's the only way you could get more money out of your paycheck if you budget better. But yeah, hey, don't forget to like it, Mason. That'll help out a lot. But yeah, it's just so stupid. Like Nikki came in. I think she came in for about 5 or 6 hours. Brush my teeth. Well, I need to brush my teeth. My teeth are fine. Hey, you don't need to brush your teeth 5 times a day, bro. You brush your teeth too much, it's actually harmful for your teeth. You'll kill your enamel and your teeth will fucking rot. No. You're supposed to brush your teeth probably every 12 hours. So it's equal to pretty much twice a day, depending on how you sleep, depending on how long you stay up. The best case of keeping your teeth healthy throughout the day is to rinse your mouth out with water. Don't drink soda. Try to stay away from acidy shit. I know it is twice a day, it's every 12 hours, but it doesn't mean it's in the same day. It doesn't mean it's in the same day though, because you gotta count sleep too. So if you sleep for 8 hours, you're not gonna brush your teeth. Like, I brush my teeth when I get home, I fall asleep, and then I don't brush my teeth until noon or so. So it's not going to be every single actual day.
Sometimes you gotta pop. How do you like that? Where's the pop?
Jesus Christ, bro. Dude, fuck bobbleheads. You got a lot of learning to do, Mason. Let's just give me some water really quick. You go in the gym with me tomorrow? Do some exercises. Confident and safety of people just care about the money you're going to get with insurance. Okay. Don't forget to like it. Like it! Like's going a long way in this YouTube environment. Oh, they changed it. You can't hide here anymore. Yeah, they come through the windows now. They never had that before. They must just updated it. Because people are just probably throwing up a bunch of turrets down there, or sentinels, and they're just blowing up everything. Damn, gang. Okay, I'm almost up a level. We gotta go to the firebug.
Evil, come on.
Why do you keep following me with no head, dude? I wonder how the original killing floor was. I'm just curious.
Someone just left this weapon for children to find. Don't play over. See if I can clear this energy. Not very well. Enough gifts for all. Not terrible, but that's just you. Die. And I did it all.
I think that's so good. Hey, looks like we get more weather coming in. Man, it's been storming non-stop.
Not even the lights of the tree in here.
It's been storming non-stop. Feels like it. Damn, I'll have to cut the backyard at least today or tomorrow. Man, it's raining. I got the front yard cut and it started raining enormously a lot. Rain fucking everywhere. Oh, I go in here. There it is.
It seems I must take another hand. How cute he is.
Ammo box for some deserving boy or girl. Ammo here. Santa.
Okay, next card. Zones of fire bats. Okay. Prestigians, everyone knows. Since which one I don't know. Yeah. It's like the dumbest thing I ever heard. Coming from him. Dude plays Make Believe World, bro. I do live in a fantasy world. Yeah, dude lives in a fantasy world. I mean, if consent of Denny's, it'd be okay, but Denny's ain't gonna have another a food product truck or another restaurant in its parking lot. That's fucking retarded. Mike just believes in whatever he wants to say. He thinks he's, whatever the hell he thinks of himself. It's a personality issue with him. Like, he just believes in all this bullshit. That's why he doesn't like people like me that tell the truth about who he is, because who he is not what he says he is. I don't know, maybe he learned that when he was away for all those years. Sometimes that happens, I guess, when you're away for so long. You build up like this personality of who you want to be when you were gone for so long. I mean, I can see that happening. Okay, that's cool, If you've been away for a long ass time, not in real, actual like society net, then yeah. You know how many years people think when they're, away from society for that long about who they want to be, how they want to be in that, the things they want to do. You got 20 fucking years to think like that. You're honestly gonna dement yourself to believe in something that's not true. But you'll say it because inside your mind, that's what you want. That's all it is. Like I said, I'll say it over and over again. No one's truly a bad person. They just think differently than others. I'll never say Mike's a bad person. It's just how he thinks. If he never, went away from society for 20 years, he probably would be a different man. If he didn't, do the stupid shit that he did that got him caught with bullshit, he would be a different man. He wouldn't be the same man he is now. People always say prison changes people. I say the only way it changes you is if you actually want to be changed. You shouldn't force yourself. You have to force yourself to change, not just play along with it. Like, oh yeah, I believe in Jesus, I believe in the Creator, I believe in Christ and that. I know a lot of people that do that shit, and they don't believe in nothing. They do the opposite. Like the way you live your life, Mason. You live your life more close to the Creator, to God, than what you think. You're not a bad person. You barely ever sin that much. So you're a good kid. You do a good job. You're just young. You gotta learn. But you have time to learn because you're still barely 19, 18 years old. Just imagine if you went into prison for 20 years, from say 20 to 40 years old. Them are your prime years. So inside your mind, you're going to be demented as fuck. Because you really don't know what's going on in the outside world besides through the TV. And the TV lies to you about a bunch of stupid shit anyway. So that's how I actually truly think about when people go in for that long. Unless they can, visit real humans and that and talk to them and, they learn about the actual world itself, but that's only not how it goes down. So I'm not mad at Mike for being who he is. It's just upsetting that he has to pull this stuff to drag himself down farther than what he's already been to, It's just like, dude, if you want anyone to help you out, get help. See the light. Smile more. Stop thinking you have to, put a leg up on everybody. Have this competitive meaning towards everybody. That's how it is when you're, in prison. You gotta keep on being, tough and thinking that you're the strongest person ever. And truly you're not. You're actually probably more or less the weakest person in that place. So a lot of those people go in there, literally murder people, and they kill people. They don't care. Depending on what block that you're on. They separate everybody depending on what crime it is. That's the only thing I don't know. I don't know why he went in. And I probably will never know. So I don't know if he'll even say it. Because it probably was something really fucking stupid. But all I know is, for the way people act, people that are liars get caught up in more bullshit than people that are not liars. Simple facts. You speak more truth than lies, you'll probably be on top of the world a lot more than down the bottom, constantly lying and making up excuses for your life. Oh, I'm not as strong as you because you got better genetics. No, it's because you don't lift weights, bro. I'm not as smart as you because I don't have, the luxury to be smart. What the fuck? You learn how to be smart from just being guided right. You gotta guide yourself right. Most people live their whole entire life being guided by a bunch of morons, and that's what they do. Especially, the whole gangster society. That's why I always keep telling you, stop being a gangster. This stuff is not that popular anymore. No one cares. Like, you walk out into the real world, you'll never see a massively educated person being gangster as fuck. No, you won't. You'll stay on the low part of society. Because that's all you know. That's how it works. And, people want to say, no, there's, you don't want to be, so say the white part of society. What do you mean by white part of society? I know plenty of, you got rich black people that literally own enormous amount of things. So it's never been about the other bullshit that mainstream media wants to spit out at you and think it's like this. No. It's all about education. It's all about how smart you are. That's it. We can take the narrative racism away and never talk about it again. You would see enormous changes in reality. People wouldn't be judging themselves because the media wouldn't be spinning the bullshit around day in, day out. Talking about this, talking about that, doing this, doing that. And if you turn off your news, you wouldn't know what that even means to be a racist. Because racism never existed in the first place. This never did. It was a narrative spin back in the 60s. If you look back in history, you can always look at how this stuff became. It was from the elites. All the drugs in the cities, shit happened back in the late 70s, early 80s. Gangsterism was created no other than a bunch of fucking hateful fucking elites.
Come get something crazy.
This is what people don't really know. Look back in history. Look back at how it was.
So bad.
I remember talking to, a lot of older black guys in their 60s and shit. They always complain about elitism. They never complain about the normal people around them. They complain about the people that own us. Some people want to bring up slavery. We're all enslaved right now. I don't care what anybody says. We're all enslaved right now. And the reason why I think that, because we got to pay our bills. Enslavement. We got to make money to waste our time in life. Enslavement. We got to work underneath someone. Well, they pay us, though, but that doesn't matter because we're still working underneath someone, which is enslavement. It's a form of enslavement. And as soon as you start to realize that, everybody's a slave. Just some people are more well-to-do than others. That's all it is. Nothing's really changed. It's just modified. So you start to think like that, you start to realize, oh, that sounds right. It is right. It's exactly what's happening right now. The media wants to spend and be like, oh, these people hate these people hate they. No one hates anyone. People dislike how people are because of how ignorant they are. And I met so many amazing fucking people
Black Friday
in general.
again.
When I walk around, I go inside stores and that, and it's just astounding how amazing people can be. I want to try to push away from the whole look at you and oh, you're this. Just like beautiful people. When you're a pretty person, guess what? People judge the fuck out of you for being pretty. They hate you, they loathe you because they are not pretty. But just in case you don't know, we are all beautiful creatures. We are all beautiful humans. We try to think, oh, you know, what is beauty? The eye of the beholder. That's what beauty comes from. It never came from Taylor Swift's fucking skinny, ugly ass. You know, all these celebrities now that are on steroids and they never get fucking old. They'll be 50, 60 years old, still trying to act like they're fucking 20. These people are not beautiful. These are what you call monsters. They aim for that to confuse you, to make you think that you're not worthy of beauty. We all are. So you see most people get depressed, most people hate themselves over it. Well, yeah, because you don't think that you're beautiful. You don't think that you're lovely.
Chestnuts roasted.
Yes, if you're overweight, yes, beauty is very less likely to be a thing for a lot of people, but people still think it's beautiful. You're still beautiful, but you're just overweight. That has nothing to do with the way you look, more or less how much, weight you have on you. I know plenty of beautiful people have beautiful faces, they have beautiful hands. Your beauty's everywhere. That's just a lifestyle. You choose to be fat, which is true. You choose to be overweight. It's an act of choice. So now we're all coming to terms to choice. Everything's a choice. So if you choose to be happy, then be happy. Because it is a choice. If you want to make it like, oh, I'm not happy because of this and that, I don't have a lot of money in that, then work for it. If you think that money's going to make you happy, which it never does, I'm broke, kind of. And guess what? I'm probably happier than anyone that has millions of dollars. Look, I drive a car. People buy shit because they want to look. They want to look expensive. They want people to notice them. I don't want anyone to notice me. Because guess what? That makes people notice me. That's how it works. People say, well, people are show-offs. I don't want to show off. I already show off. I don't need to have the noticeability of me showing off. I'm already a show-off. I don't even notice it. I do it every day. Every day I walk in my work. Every day I dance. Every day I sing. I'm showing off my skills. That's what showing off is. I'm showing off who I am. And that's what it is. It's like, when you're supposed to walk with your chest out, have your back straight, people, what do they say? You're acting tough. I had that said to me so many fucking damn times. I said, what do you mean by that? Because society demands you to walk crooked. They demand you to walk like a pussy. And most men do. Most men walk like a bunch of pussies. And you can see why females don't like a lot of guys. Well, there you go. There's one reason why. You walk like a damn woman. You walk with your chest all sagging that. Not even saying that's how women walk. You walk with lack of confidence. You walk with lack of confidence. Why? Because you don't look like fucking, Chris Bumstead or Arnold. All these guys they lift weights for a living. All these influencers, they literally don't have an actual job. They work out every fucking damn day. They get sponsorships from all these pre-workout companies. They get free shit. They don't even have to pay for anything. Everything's given to them. I know influencers. There's one guy at the gym that I used to go to. He says, I don't even work. I just get paid because, The dude's on steroids. He just walks around with a body. That's it.
How badass am I?
And I'm not even joking. It's ridiculous.
This bus is coming.
Be like a pop star now. You listen to all these rappers and that, you know, them people don't give a fuck about society. All of them turn to God eventually. Because you can only live satanic for so long. That's basically what it is.
I may have overindulged.
You might as well just go to God right now and just be done with it. Be happy for the rest of your life.
Then it says what? You hear what I hear? A siren. You miss the old Santa? Catch nuts.
You don't have enough money.
Because you're born pure without sin.
How bad?
And as you grow up, you become the sinner.
Account for that in the next batch of flesh pounds.
That's why as you grow older, if you don't catch yourself, you know, lying a line, don't catch yourself, you know, doing that stuff and that, you live a tormented life. You can see it everywhere. People live massively tormented lives because they are liars. They're deceiters. They don't love themselves. They hate themselves, which including to hate others. And you're constantly doing this transaction over and over and over again.
It was hard to steal this many.
And then at the end of the day, you will always fucking hate yourself.
Any second now.
Give a fuck how much money you have. Give a shit how many girls you have. All that is aligned with what?
Wave 10.
Being a sinner.
I came for the patriarch.
You don't need a lot to survive in this world. You don't need all the money in the world. If you win the lottery, get a lot of people. This is how I always stay alive. If you win the lottery now and you build yourself up to be the most praised person in the world, guess what happens? You be the first one to turn to God.
Perhaps we don't understand each other. Brain injuries are most common from life.
And the reason why is that? It's because you've been praised for so long, you know damn well that is not you. You should not be praised like God because you are not like God. That's the whole point of this. Almost all celebrities eventually turn to God because they have to. It's a moral thing. Your soul is built from Him, and this is why people do the things they do. My one friend, his ex-girlfriend used to be a Satanist, you know, or a heavy metal, demon metal stuff. He called me up one day, and his name's Crush. I actually talked to him quite a bit. I talked to him about this stuff, and if you start to realize why these things are happening, then you'll notice that it is not good. It is actually pure evil. It's bad. And so he told me just like, yeah, my ex-girlfriend just called me up and said she became a Christian. I mean, being a Christian I can't say is really bad, but being a churchgoer in a corrupt church is extremely bad. But she started believing in God, and what turned her over? Because we are not born from Satan. We are born from God. You have to understand that. When you do these things, when you're serving someone that is not your true father, You feel it. You feel the badness. You feel the sadness. You feel being tormented every damn day.
Break your arm, patting yourself on the back.
Chestnuts roasted.
I don't think people understand that. This is how it is. And the more we go through our days of all these years of living,
Hello, flesh owl.
we have to start realizing that we're never truly happy unless we have faith. And why am I always talking about this stuff day in, day out on my streams? Because I looked at life from them perspectives. I tell you what, people are fucking miserable. You know, when you're young and that, start asking for forgiveness when you're young. You'll feel a difference. The scariest part is people, they don't like that feeling. Why? Well, a lot of it comes down to that you're already tainted. That's why. You know, when people say, you know, Christ, they feel it. Just say right now, just say Christ. You will feel that, like that pull on your heart. Why? Because that's your Holy Spirit reacting. You are supposed to be, you know, as holy as you can be. That's why it tugs at you. Just hearing that word tugs at you. And it comes down to that you're like, well, why is that? Well, it's because that's just how life is.
Badass am I? So badass.
Now, it's not about, oh, not being cool or all this stuff. No one gives a fuck about how cool you are. No one cares. I'm a cool ass dude, and I believe in Creator. I believe in Christ. I believe in the Holy Spirit. And they're like, oh, you're weird. And I think I'm stronger than half the people I know. If not most of the people I know. Oh, why is that? Because I care for myself. I love myself. I see that there's progress in life to be taken. I'm 33 years old. I haven't done nothing with my life but be a fucking, you know, sinner. Crying, bitch, and moan, asking why. Why me? Why this? That's the first thing that people always got to ask. You know, ask, why God? Why are you so tormented? God only gives to people that work hard and that believe in Him. That's it. Hard work is never unnoticed. It's really not. But people in society want to mix hard work with making more money. And it's never been about the money. The money's a course of survival. It makes it easier because everybody else is doing the hard work for you. All you're doing is paying them.
Let your heart be light.
There's people like slaughtering, you know, animals for you so you can eat. So you don't have to slaughter them. So they make it easier for you so you don't have to go through the torment of hearing them cry as they're dying. They become numb to it. That's why they want to kill them faster so they don't have to deal with it.
That's cricky near the top of the naughty list. Good tidings of comfort and joy.
You know, because most people couldn't deal with the torment of seeing something dying. Because we're not supposed to be like that.
How badass am I?
A lot of people wish things upon people. It is ridiculous. I wish that person would die and that because it's not. I used to be like that. No, I don't. I don't want anyone to die. I think everyone needs to live the fullest of their life. I want people to change. Fuck yeah, I want people to change. I want people to believe in their own mistakes. To call themselves out when they fuck up. Hell yeah.
Hunk of burning love.
Spare you, Josh, imbeciles.
I truly do.
Decide to shut the pod.
But people think it's, you know,
Too proud
Okay, it's like if you never read the Bible before, I suggest go through the Bible and read it. Just read it, and then wait a couple weeks to read it again. You know, I haven't read the full Bible yet, but I listened to a lot of passages from the Bible, and the stuff, it makes so much sense that this is why flat Earth is so important. It is massively important. It's not about the fucking shape. It's about creation itself. Anyone that goes against the creation of yourself, you are tainted into failing in life. You're tainted into failing. That's why they have a money system. So, like, anyone that, look at these YouTube stars that, Mr. Beast, I always talk about him. Dude came out of nowhere. He's 22 years old, came out of nowhere. He's a multi-billion-dollar person. Dude came out of nowhere. Nowhere. He invented a channel. He made fucking Minecraft videos when he was like 13 or 14. This is back in 2015, 2016 when YouTube was actually fairly good to be a creator in. Dude's a multi-billion-dollar person. That blows my mind. All he does is give money away.
Badass am I? So badass.
It is redonkulous. Dude made Minecraft videos. Same thing with PewDiePie. Huh. PewDiePie did the same thing. It's kind of funny as, you know, he was the most, you know, subscribed person in the world. He makes the dumbest videos when he was younger. Like, it's just random reaction videos of other YouTubers. Like,
Let your heart be light. How bad
it's so funny.
So bad.
You know, like Mr. Beast made a TikTok fucking account. Now he's making millions of dollars off TikTok. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just throwing money at a fucking childlike person. Oh, he's so intelligent. I always say, oh, he's so smart. Like, that motherfucker ain't smart. You build him, bitch. You build him. You gave him everything. He took advantage of it. This is how society works. This is how they groom people to be against creation. They groom them to be like that. They start off at an early age. They start giving them a little bit of money. You know, truth seekers like me, my channel will never fucking grow because they don't want to have people know the truth. They want you to be stupid watching Minecraft videos and go, oh, blow up 1,000 TNTs. Oh, yeah. And you got older people in their 30s and my age doing stupid kid shit. And they're not grown up at all, but they have money. That's what growing up's all about. You have money, right? No. Growing up's all about working hard. Giving thanks to what is done for you. Giving thanks to what you have been given. You don't give thanks to the right person. You give thanks to the corporate assholes that want to give you that money. I will never give thanks to YouTube for giving me money. Woo! No, it's like giving me money because you work hard. I work really fucking hard at my job. I get no bonuses. I get no extra payment. But I see people that literally suck corporate cock and they get enormous fucking benefits. And they don't work nearly as hard as I do. And that's what makes it kind of funny. Hard work does pay off in the right mindset. In today's society, it's so backwards. You could be lazy as fuck. I see people on their motherfucking phones while they're cooking. Cooking! You're on your phone talking some bullshit, not even focusing on your job, and they still have them come in because they need them. And people take advantage of it. You're not getting... These people are older than me. It's sad. You're fucking old as fuck. You're old. Okay? You're not fucking young. You're old. You're old and dumb as fuck.
On an open fire.
And then people want to believe they're rich and believe they're famous and believe all this stuff. And what if you want to believe you're famous?
Chestnuts. Oh, ah.
Dude, all these flesh pounds are all up in my fucking asshole, dude.
Let your heart be light. Flesh pounds are naughty. Differ, differ.
Get the fuck out of my way. Why is there so many flesh pounds on my ass? Jeez. It's ridiculous.
How badass am I?
Yeah, I don't care about being praised. I don't care about being a millionaire. If I make money, I make money. If I make $1 million, nothing's gonna change my life. I definitely will give thanks. Give thanks to God for, you know, be able to deal with the bullshit how fucking retarded people are. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it blows my mind.
It's beginning.
You know, and you see it in real life constantly. Celebrities, musicians, they all change. They all go towards the creator. Every single time. Because I know they live the double life for so long, and eventually the darkness eventually turns to light because you are supposed to be light itself.
It's only in the jet.
That's why people ignore it so much. They ignore the signs. God gives us signs every day. Every single day. I mean, it's hard to see them if you're, you know, don't care about it. But the signs could be something just outrageous. So I had a sign the other day. There was a little bird, a little chip bird. It was, you know, one of the, there's like a plastic sheet over our little oil thing that we put oil in at Denny's. And it blew over during the storm. Well, a bird got stuck on the grease on the side panels, the railing. Like a little, basically not really, but you know what I mean. And it was sitting there crying for help. And like, I didn't even notice it because it was so tired that it couldn't even fucking move anymore. So I noticed it had his mouth open and everything, like it was just probably exhausted. You know, so I grabbed it by its body and I gently pulled it off of the grease. As gentle as I could. You know, I carried it out and that, you know. It kept on fluttering, it was trying to bite me and that. And then I sat down in the shade in the grass so it wouldn't be so hot. I grabbed me a little thing of water and I poured it on it and that, trying to hydrate the skin, that so it wouldn't be so, you know, trying to establish that I don't want it to die, basically. And despite the fact that if it is alive, it's alive, if it did die, but I tried my best, you know, the way that I thought. I couldn't really do anything else because I didn't know if its legs were broke or something like that. I mean, it was moving and that, but like, it was just tired. So hopefully, you know, if it does die and that, you know, hopefully it died a good death, you know, of still being alive and, you know, whatever it might be, you know, I don't know. But them were signs. They're given to us to test us, to see how we would react to something.
Let your heart be light.
They're just little things.
How badass am I?
You know, there's been so many people coming out and talking about this stuff.
Hunk of burning.
You know, what are the signs that God gives you? And the signs can be very small, but you have to look out for them. Because why would our Creator, as our Father, want us to be harmed? Exactly the point. You know, his son Lucifer, or Satan, wants us to be harmed. But he can't touch us. He can tempt us because we are sinners, but he can't physically touch us. Talk about possession in that? Yes, possessions do happen. But the biggest thing is the Holy Spirit itself is what protects us from possession. That's why people pray. But the biggest thing is you have to not just pray, you have to actually believe. You actually have to know. People themselves just pray without really believing.
How badass am I? So bad. Hello, Zeb.
There's countless times I would see people sit there. You know, if you look at all the sins of gluttony and pride and all these sins and that. You can see that most people nowadays has a lot to do with emotions. I mean, honestly, I don't think people really understand what sins are. I think they just keep on doing what they're doing now because social media tells them to do it. If you do it right now, if you just pray, like I said, pray for forgiveness, you will be uplifted and really dig your emotions into it. You will feel that happiness. There's countless times that, I did it last night and then I was sitting there, No, I want to reach out to my Father, the Creator, and that. And despite the fact that you can't talk to the Creator up front because the voice, basically what it is the Creator is so monstrously powerful. It's an everlasting being that the voice of Him will shatter your ears because of the power of Him. And He literally created life, so I mean, if you really think about that, He's so monstrously powerful that for Him to be able to talk to you, He would have to be a human Himself. And it gets to a point where you have to start looking at it from that perspective. You can't see Creator because the Creator's so brilliant that light would blind and burn your eyes out. Basically, you get dissipated. Basically, like a Thanos snap. That's basically what people assume. The glory. Not even angels themselves can more or less likely can't even look at Him dead on. And angels were created from Him first, and that's what's kind of weird though when you look at it from that perspective. It's like, huh. And that's what makes it kind of, people think about angels and that, they think about, powerful beings. Angels are messengers. They're messengers of God. He had to create something to be a message. Yeah, it's not like, all the minds of the world are connected to Him. He hears everything. And people try to understand, well, how can you do that? You don't understand what He can do. That's the biggest thing. It's like you can't understand what something can do that is more powerful than you. By far. Mentally, everything. And this is what the problem is. People want you to, I want to understand, asking the question about, where did God come from? He always existed. Time doesn't exist in His realm. People always want to think there's an origin. We think that way, but He does not. That's the biggest thing. When you're more pondered about something, as a human, you want to know. Exactly. You want to know the knowledge behind something so graciously powerful. You want to know it, but the thing is, you can't know it because it's not in the thought patterns of that person. So it's like, you know, of the being that created us. The being in order, you know, thousands of angels who send out messages to humans. You know, billions of humans, probably millions of angels, you know, that serve underneath them. And they're probably, you got a hierarchy. You know, you got God, you got elite angels, and you got, you know, they tremble down.
This little dog has some new tricks for you.
You know, and that's how we have to think about it. You know, that's why the signs do come out. Things that get put in place for us to notice it, especially for people that actually are trying their hardest to be forgiven for their sins, because we are massive sin, especially nowadays. Like people,
How badass am I?
you know,
So badass. Chestnuts roasted.
you know, people nowadays, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, playing these video games, you know, there's a death incarnate in that. I know this is fake, so I know it's not real. I don't care. It doesn't change my output on life. Output of life ain't running around and killing people. That's not how it works.
I'll make sure the next round is a challenge.
My output of life is, you know, I want to be more loving. I'm trying to pull back,
Creek is near the top.
you know, certain things of criticism that, you know, like one of the waitresses I'm working at, she's an older lady that I criticize her a lot. You know, because she doesn't work as good as other people, and like she struggles so much sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes with things. And it's just so outrageous because I have to work harder because I am stronger, because I can push more, I can do more. And to me, I don't like it. I think it's purely annoying, and it makes me, you know, feel that people just want to use me for my power because I can lift more than most people. And it gets to the point, that's all people do. Weak people always look for the strong in the strong, so they don't have to get stronger themselves. You know, that's why I don't believe in therapy. Therapy is looking at the strong so you can stay weak. And they never grow. Countless times I hear this better help therapy bullshit. And it's just a bunch of crybaby people that don't get better. These people come on, they do advertisements. They basically tell them that they're crazy. They say, I've been in therapy for 2 years off and on. 2 years? Huh? Like, it's ridiculous. 2 years, really? Like, that is ridiculous.
Hello, blood cow. Let your heart out. How badass am I? My ears are jingling. Chestnuts roasted. Ah.
It ceases to blow my fucking mind every single time.
Oh, I got chimney on an open fire.
That's close.
Chestnuts.
And it blows my mind every single time I listen to people like saying how crazy they are and that. And they try to act like it's something normal. Like, what? No. Being a crazy fucking person is nothing normal. Like, they don't even know how to act either. Like, this commercial is like, well, I've been like therapy for like 2 years now. And like, it's like, they never talk about how fucked up they are. There's like, I've been in therapy. For what? Oh, anxiety and stress. Anxiety, maybe you should learn what anxiety is and what stress is, dumbass. I say dumbass as a good way of stating that you just don't know. Stress, anxiety, guilt, depression are all in one. It has to do with lying to yourself. Oh my God, I figured it out. Yeah, it's lying. Stop lying to yourself, and guess what? You won't have all those things. Start speaking the truth about yourself, and know, once again, that you are faulty, that you are a sinner, that you are faulty, and life gets better for you. Oh my God, is that how it works? Yes, it's exactly how it works. People blow my mind and how ignorant they are.
Right behind you. Well, almost.
Like it's just so hilarious.
Wave 20.
It's like the same thing over and over again. It's like, why do I have problems? Exactly. Why do you have problems? It's not why do other people have problems that I have. It's you problem. It's you.
Let your heart be light. Chestnut
Boom, boom, boom.
on an open fire. Let's go outside. Time to give it a present.
Like, people don't understand that stuff at all.
I'm not through.
They're so priceless.
Try to stay alive until you meet one of my clans.
It is a you problem. It's not anyone else. If you have a problem and it's messing your life up and you sit at home in your bed all day, how do I know? I've been through this shit for 15, 16 years, bro. Or ladies and gentlemen, I've known it throughout my whole entire life. And what's changed me more now than ever in the last year, to know that I'm a sinner. That's it. To ask for forgiveness. Literally, it takes like 10 seconds to do. And the more you do it, the more you start to feel about it, the more you start to give into it. The more you start to notice. Look outside. What do you see? Beauty. Beauty everywhere. You see the green grass, the purple flowers, the pink flowers. You see, the beautiful blue sky when it's not cloudy as hell outside. During a thunderstorm, you hear the crackling of lightning, a crackling of freaking thunder, and you see beautiful lightning bolts shooting all over the place. You have a beautiful world. Rome, actually. And we don't see that. We don't see the damn beauty anymore. We're just like, I'm ugly because I'm not like Kim Kardashian. Man, fuck Kim Kardashian's whore sinning ass. She is a horrible abomination of a woman. I don't think that she's a bad person. This is on YouTube. But, the way she does things and that, just like you talk about, like OnlyFans. You know how much guiltiness these women have on OnlyFans? When they come out there and they see a bunch of dudes, I've seen them butt-ass naked. Like, it blows my mind.
Ammo, all those things that help you.
Every single time. They see these women.
Last call for guns and bullets.
And they know what they look like. We want to talk about men and women. Let's talk about men and women. Women are supposed to be covered up because the luxury of their body is the heavenly way with a man. When a man first sees a woman naked and that woman's not theirs, that is lustful eyes. I mean, I look at porn, I ain't gonna lie, I do look at porn.
Chestnuts roasted.
But my biggest thing is I do not lust after women that I see. I flirt with them in the kindness of love. I don't flirt with them and trying to get into their pants. How much people want to establish that bullshit? They try to every time. And they do.
On an open fire. Let your heart be light. Chestnut.
Every time that guys get jealous because they think that I'm trying to sleep with everyone because they want to sleep with everyone. What my mind thinks, just like when people say, you know, like, well, maybe basically what I just said before, you can't think of what other people are thinking unless you actually know them. But even if you do know them, you still can't think what they're thinking. Because you are not them. Because like when people try to, you know, say, I think what I want to think how God thinks, you can't do that. That's the dumbest thing ever. Because you are not him, just like you are not anybody else. Yes, we are. We can't be telepathic. We can't feel vibes. We can't understand certain things about people and that. And we can. I can feel, you know, people that are, you know, negative, and I stay away from them. I don't like them. I don't hate them. I don't like them the way they are.
I don't see it, but I smell it. It's jiggling. Oh, how badass am I? So bad. Let your chestnuts. Fireplace where we'll watch the chestnuts pop.
You know, because I don't care about how other people live their lives, as long as they're good people.
You both have full.
Being a good person is not easy, but it's definitely not hard. Because the more you are good, the better it is, the easier it is to be good.
Chestnuts. How bad it is. Outside. Time to give it a present. Let your heart be light.
Thank you, I'm gonna get Molotovs. Molotovs are too good.
Chestnuts roasted.
That's you know, this is how we have to start seeing. You have to see it first before you can actually notice it. That's about a lot of people is you don't see the signs, you don't notice that God actually exists. That's what the signs are there for you to notice.
On an open fire.
Damn, motherfucker, would you die already, bitch? Jesus, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. I hate bobbleheads. Dude, this gun's hella powerful, but for some reason, them dudes do not die as bobbleheads. I fucking hate bobbleheads so much.
Come get some straight. I have more.
It took almost a whole clip of 80 rounds to kill him.
Lucky. You're not dead.
Yeah, his shotgun's not too good. I don't know what else to use, honestly. Oh, I should use a rifle.
Hurry up so you can die.
More my food. My favorite thing to take is that KSM 66 ashwagandha. I got gummies of them. Amazing. Simply amazing. Like that alone, it's an herbal supplement that actually does work, and everyone's talking about it. I see everybody talking about it. Enormous amount of doctors and, you know, fitness people and that. It's going through the roof. This stuff's been around for a while because they use it in testosterone boosting supplements. This stuff is just amazing. I've been taking it only for barely like 4 or 5 days. I think it's like 4 or 5. Yeah, about 4 days now. Maybe 5. I don't know. My days go by so damn fast. I've been seeing an enormous change of mood. You know, I mean, my mood's always been kind of like mellow to begin with. But I've been seeing more changes of how I'm like more excited for things and that. And sexually, it's a huge change. Ain't gonna lie, like, I definitely feel more erotic. You know what I mean? That stuff's, you know, I just been noticing a little bit of difference in that. You know, each day.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
That's gross.
What you got there, guy?
How badass.
None of the Zeds made it. Surprising. Want a cookie?
Maybe. Dude, that dude's so far away. Why is the last guy literally not spawning in? He spawns in. Look how far away he is.
Here comes Santa.
Pull his legs off.
If that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
Almost 21. I do like his character a lot because he does get a perk reload speed, and when he maxes out, he gets the fast reload for every gun. And his perks in general are astounding. Like, he gets 35% more damage up front, and you get 100% magazine. You get the burn lasts longer, does more AoE damage. His last ones are okay. The real-time thing, you never run out of ammo. That's actually pretty cool. You just keep on shooting. Yeah. I do like that one, because I can just...
Don't protect the area. If you
Because you can stack your strikes again. Strikes. I do like when they do this. Just get all my experience and everything. They tend to do this a lot to get the waves to go faster.
We're straight. No, they're straight. Christmas is coming.
Oh man, I gotta take a dump.
And to all a good night.
That's what I do like about the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter with that one gun does blow these guys away really fucking easy.
You're not this good.
No, I don't want to get hit. There we go.
I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
Okay. Do I want the shotgun for this? I'm trying to not include it. Yeah, it's basically meant to be like a Molotov. You shoot the ground and catches on fire and shit. I'm gonna get the flamethrower actually. Sometimes this gun does really good against certain bosses.
Wave 25. I'm back, and I've got some new tricks. You pollute this world with weakness. One in a party.
I'm all give cat nuts.
You can't outrun this.
Ah! Woo!
You want more?
This is not possible.
That was ridiculous.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Oh my god. I've been taking a lot of like Chuck Norris's probiotic stuff and that. Stuff works really fucking good. I've been ripping ass like all fucking damn day. Oh god.
Open fire. How badass am I?
Pollute this world so
Badass.
this is not over.
You won't take
We
it.
can end this farce.
Let your heart be light. How badass am I? Chestnuts.
21, yay, I got it.
Nuts roasted.
Why do you struggle? This lingering torment is your own creation. You're just one of my many upgrades. You might want to run now.
You want another visit?
No more of that. I will not
You won't
have
take
it.
it in. Your problem.
No, this will not happen.
Body armor.
Die.
Get the fuck off me.
I am perfection.
I know where all the mounted ones are.
You're making Daddy angry. You wouldn't like Daddy angry.
Hunk of burning love. Nuts.
No, this will not happen. Your blackball safety protocols have been removed. I will see your corpse before this day is out.
That fart was gigantic. Woo. You want to know why people have such gigantic guts? Because your intestines are fucking inflamed with so much shit. That's why fasting's so good. Like, if you fast once a week, if you do like a 12-hour fast, from when you wake up, say on your day off, yeah, I mean, you could do stuff with that. Like, you drink water and that, stuff like that, but you just can't have like any like solid food in your body. Most times you just drink water. I'll tell you what, your stomach will shrink because you're getting all the crap out of you. That's why I suggest taking probiotics and that. Find, you know, I mean, I drink Morning Kick, but this stuff is expensive as fuck. This stuff's massively expensive. Not like $1,000 places. I think it has ashwagandha in it, doesn't it? It does. It has 200 milligrams of ashwagandha. Everything's got ashwagandha in it. Gummies they take are 300 each. And I do have these greens. These are optimal greens. They do look really good. Man, just try to stay healthy as you can. There's all kinds of stuff out there now. Say, you know, being spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, and physically healthy are always, they come together as one. And I know it's hard to understand that because you want to see like how models stay skinny. They're genetically skinny. No, the people that have great bodies work really fucking hard to have that body. You're just fucking lazy. Because the output of energy to the input of energy gives you a better body. So if you output more energy than what you're getting, you're going to have skin in your body. Not saying you're going to have more muscle. All you have to do is eat more protein. Or if you just exercise enough and your output of energy is more than what you're inputting, it doesn't matter what you eat then. You eat guys like V-Shred. I eat everything that I want. I never, you know, yeah, because you probably take fat burners, bro. You probably take your fat burners in the morning and you probably burn excess of, say, 200 calories, and then you exercise really fucking hard and you burn off 600 calories. You got 800 calories if you're eating. And you always see him on commercials eating like donuts and shit. Yeah, he can probably have 1 or 2 donuts. But I bet you his dietitian's probably like, hey, you gonna have 1 or 2 fucking donuts, fat ass. He's like, okay, because his body is his money. People don't get that. These people will flat out just say, you know, there's a shit ton of carbs and donuts, but there's a fuckload of sugar and fats. Talk about carbs, talk about like noodles or rice or potato. We're not talking about donuts. Like even powdered donuts. You know, the amount of sugar in powdered donuts is ferociously a lot. That's why, you know, you don't see them drinking soda. Soda's horrible for you. The soda's not bad for you. People try, you know, there was this one lady, you know, talking about dieting and that. Only way a diet works is if you exercise with it. Because you have to understand growth. If you don't understand growth, a diet is just an easier way to lose weight, yes, to be healthier. But you have to understand what it means to get that taste out of your mouth. That's why I don't drink sugar. or drink soda. I hate soda. I do not like the flavor of it. It tastes like fucking rotten piss in my mouth. I do not like it. Diet soda. I don't like that either. My buds are changing because my health is changing. I'm pushing shit away that I just don't like. I don't like eating cake. I don't like eating pastries. If I have something that's really fucking good, I'll have a really good made pie or a cobbler or something made with natural stuff. Not just, cake batter made with whatever the fuck is in there. Or say, like, if I want to eat a pizza, I get a very good pizza. Which I'm ordering right now. Yay, pizza time. And, like, yeah, people say, well, pizza is bad for you. Pizza has all the nutrients, period. Like, people will never say pizza is bad for you. I get enormous amount of toppings on mine. My shit costs like $40 fucking each. Like, people get like the $5.99 bullshit. Those get like pepperoni. And they put like 3 slices of pepperoni. Now, if I want a pepperoni pizza, that's the only thing I have. I want 25 slices of pepperoni on every fucking piece of pizza I fucking eat. Yeah, you heard me. 25 slices. You know pepperoni's fucking horrible for you. Yeah, I always try to get thin crust. So I get Philly steak. I get premium chicken. I will get pepperoni. They have anchovies now. I'm good to my anchovies. I'll get beef. The thing is, they don't load it up like I want them to because they kind of get a little lazy because I put so much shit on there. But hey, I think I might call them up one of these days and say, hey, will you guys make my pizza since I'm one of the guys that actually does tip your fucking thing? I want my pizza to be made like this picture that I have here. I want it to be fucking loaded with shit. Because I'm paying almost $50 fucking for this crap, and this stuff lasts me all day. Normally eat it all day long, that's why I buy it. Sometimes they do a good job. Sometimes. Yeah, I don't like their garlic bread stuff. Their garlic bread stuff is fucking... It gives me massive heartburn. Fuck that shit. Their pastas are pretty good. That's not even worth the fucking any money. So they got Parmesan twist. Yeah, their Parmesan bread bites. They put so much fucking garlic shit on there. Bacon loaded tots. Yeah, I don't try doing their sugar stuff. Like, my diet hasn't changed that much. Only thing that's changed is that I exercise more and I'm taking different supplements. Like, my diet has changed. From the last year or so, my diet hasn't really changed that much. I still eat pizza off and on. I eat a lot of rice, eat a lot of Chinese food and that. Stuff like that. I don't sit there and like... But when I go to the gym, I work out extremely fucking hard. But then again, that's what I'm used to doing anyway, because I used to like doing it when I was younger. Oh, I forgot to put my damn tip in. Oh, I'll give my money tip. It's probably gonna be like 30, 40 minutes because you're gonna get busy, so.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own tree.
4 more levels.
I don't know,
Whew.
Dolly, I gave you money. Spend it, or whatever. Think fast. Or
I do like the Inferno Grenade though.
so think slow.
Actually, I'm gonna go take a dump real quick. Yeah, my phone's charged. Nice. Yeah, to use my camera charger to charge my stuff now. Because the other charger I had is a piece of shit. It just made like crap. Oh, I charged it pretty quick. Okay, well, I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to blow ass. And we'll continue leveling up. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh shit. Okay, waiting for my pizza. Let's get back to the grind.
Wave 26.
Oh. They drop so quickly.
How badass am I? So badass. Poison, huh? Bring it. Are you ready for me? Ring ting tingling bell. Let it.
This is like the worst spot to be. Line them up.
On an open fire. Chestnuts.
Go away, flush pound.
This bus is coming. Let's bounce her noise. You want another visit? Let your heart chestnuts.
What? Reload it, folks.
Let's pound side. Time to give it a present. Hunk of burning love.
He's running around a big ass circle.
Badass am I? So bad. Oh. How do you like me now?
Buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die. The fact your survival is an accomplishment is pathetic, like you.
I'm not pathetic.
It's only in the chest.
You're making fun of me again.
Better know.
These are having those waitresses tipping me from busting their damn tables. It's always one of the biggest problems. On swing shift, I got more tips. I mean, like, I would sit there and get like at least $5, maybe $10 on Saturday and Sunday. Friday and Saturday. Of course, not for everybody. Like, some people are literally just fucking, they're so, you're like, the overnight waitress, she was super fucking stingy in that way. And like, I'm just like, why? Because people have been giving her money a lot because of what, the little things that she does do. I'm like, yeah, exactly. You like easy money, but you don't want to give someone money that works hard. Once again, it comes down to easy and hard. And like, I asked her, like, why don't you ever give me like $5? So it was like, why do I need to give you money? It's like, you're just doing it, just saying I'm just doing it to be nice. Oh, I am trying to help you out, like, because it helps me out too. But the biggest thing is you can't give me $5 for real. I don't ask for 20% of your fucking tips if I bust all your tables. That's doing 20% of your job. Like, that's what kind of blows my mind. Like, I'm just asking for $5. I'm not asking for 20.
I'm going to try something different.
Oh, one girl there, actually, I liked her a lot. She was a good worker now. She was kind of ditzy in that, but like,
Too much for you.
oh, you fucked hard.
Hello, Glenn. Ow.
Hey.
On an open fire. Chestnuts roasted.
Dude, stop fucking spawning right in front of me, dickhead.
Time to give them a present. Well, chestnuts. On an open fire.
Fuck off. Man, fudge pounds are assholes. That's the only thing I always hate about multiplayer. This game gets so fucking hard for multiplayer. Like having 3 people is better than having 2. I would say max 4, because then you can set up your perks a little bit better. So you don't always have a support, always have a double assist. So you can always do doors and that. You always want a first aid. You always want someone that does a lot of fucking damage. Probably a tank-like character, like a survivalist or a berserker. It doesn't get that much easier. He always wants someone that has an AoE of some sort. You always need AoEs in this game.
Die, honey, die. Oh. How badass am I? So badass. Chestnuts. Dance, honey. Oh. How badass am I? So badass.
Did Kelsey come in? I didn't see Kelsey come in. I didn't stay that late.
On an open fire.
So what, on Monday? Why the fuck would... Mason, stop being a fucking moron. I swear your brain thinks of the stupidest shit sometimes, bro.
Oh, that's poison. I have more for you. Let your heart be light.
I didn't expect you to make it through that way.
How badass am I? So
When the game didn't... Kelsey never comes on my streams.
we're afraid. No, they're afraid. I'm all given.
Yeah, I never see Kelsey ever come on my streams.
How badass am I? Huh?
Bella comes on my streams, but not that much.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up. You think killing a scream
They're too busy worrying about how they can get by in life with the bare minimum of effort, it feels like. I tell them the same thing I tell you. It's like, you have to at least work. You have to have a job, no matter what. You know, you don't have to work 40 hours a week, but you have to work enough to make enough money to be able to be happy in your lifestyle.
last call for guns and bullets?
She should be. She's just gotta stop being like Desiree, stop having a damn attitude.
Keep the Zeds out of that area.
It's the fucking attitude that's getting everybody problems.
Get in. Get in. Chestnuts. How do you like that?
Yeah, I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who Bella's brother is.
How badass am I? Chestnuts frozen.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Chestnuts.
Why is his strength have to do with him getting a job?
Huh? Bring it.
Oh, you're funny, Mason. Maybe you should worry about your own strength. Worry about how weak you are, so worry about how strong other people are. Until you realize that you're not, you're never gonna be stronger than your own self, dude.
On an open fire.
Talk is cheap.
How bad?
That is a mentality that you have to break out of to become a real man. You can't become a real man and keep living in make-believe land.
Near the top of the no.
The big thing is your woman's gonna want to expect that from you, by the way. She wants you to expect to get stronger as a man, not to sit there and play games. She want to give you the heads up, bro.
How badass am I?
You don't want to see it like that, but that is the honest truth. You want to know why most women date older guys?
How badass?
Exactly the reason that I'm telling you.
So badass.
We don't act like we're strong. I am powerful as a person. I don't need to act. I don't need to say, hey, I can do this. I will show you that I can do it. Even with looks. Just because someone looks strong doesn't mean that they're strong. The acts that they do mean strong. How you act, how you talk. That's all it is. You make fun of people and that because you know that you're not strong. You know. That's why you do that. You already know, but you keep on pretending, keep talking. That's the attitude. You just gotta realize it for yourself. Who's the strongest at Denny's? I'm by far probably the strongest person at Denny's.
Spend it, or whatever.
Definitely. I would say out of everybody else, it would probably be Manager Mike, John, because John is rather thick. John is actually a strong dude.
If you die, you
But when it comes down to overall strength, I'm probably the strongest one there. And that's not by much, though. That's by a very small amount.
until your death.
But strengths are different, though, so what I have in strength could be different than another person's strength. Like picking up stuff, like how much weight I can pick up compared to everybody else,
Wrong here.
it's probably more of a balance between,
Killing my test subjects.
you know, me, Mike, and, well, I would say the actual crew. I'd probably say me and Mike are probably the strongest people in there, because John don't count. John's not really part of the crew. But all people working there now, yeah. It'd be me, Mike, and John, well, the three. We are the strongest people at the Denny's.
Time for a new experiment. Let's
Just remember, there's not a lot of guys working there, so...
The old Santa?
I know times of this. Time to just rest phase and you scum.
On an open.
Tim, I don't know his strength. I know how strong Mike is, because Mike's, you know, I've seen how he lifts stuff up and that. Tim, I don't know. I mean, at his age, he should be strong. He looks thick in the arms and that, so I'm sure he can pick up a good amount of weight, but I don't think as much as me. You know, over 100 pounds starts to get a little tough for most guys. That means you have to be somewhat trained to be able to lift more than 100 pounds. And the honest truth is, most guys can't. You know, be able to pick up 100 pounds and throw it, you know, kind of thing. Like some of those trash cans, you know, are over 100 pounds easily. And some of those grease things are over 100 pounds. Because I picked up 100 pounds quite a bit, you know. You know, I pick up a 100-pound plate to put it on the freaking leg press machine. It's heavy. I mean, you have to pick up from the rack. You have to pick up from the little pull it's on. It's normally on the bottom, so I have to slide it off. Most times what I do is I normally, you know, I can pick it up a little bit and be able to hold it, but I can't, like, curl it. So I have to, like, just, like, keep up on my arms. And then, most likely, I normally just kind of just, like, fling it up and then grab it. And then going from, like, to the bar is normally, like, above me. So I have to, like, pick it up like this, throw it up like this, and then I have to, like, lob it on the bar. Yeah. It's heavy as fuck. Ain't gonna lie, not a lot of people can do that. It's extremely heavy.
Wave 31.
But it's like you don't know how heavy something is until you pick it up. That's what I always tell everybody. You know, so like if you pick up something, you're like, oh, this person picked it up, but it's gonna be different from you picking it up. You know what I mean? Where's my damn pizza go here? So I'm gonna go. I think I might go to the gym today. I don't know yet.
So bad.
Breeze? I don't know how strong he is. I mean, the percentage of strength from me to Mike is probably super small.
How badass am I? So
I mean, yeah, Kelsey's pretty strong. I mean, you're not weak either. You're strong, you know. But when you're talking about, you know, like compare me to you, the strength is going to be overwhelming because I work out quite a bit and you don't. Now, if you worked out too, the strength would be actually quite small, the difference. Like the percentages are really tiny. Like once you actually start to lift weights and that, they really don't get too much more.
hardly light. Hello, Flesh Power.
Oh yeah, because you don't lift weights at all. Yeah, there's gonna be a huge difference. And once you start lifting weights, after the first year lifting weights, you'll see how strong you are.
And that's most of the wave.
That's normally how it works. I've been down here. I've been down, you know, what you were doing, you know. I've been down the same road.
Checked it twice.
You know, when I was working at Sam's and that, I was weak as fuck. Like, Sam's was the hardest job I ever had. It was so much fucking lifting. My hands be hurting, my back could be fucking hurting. But you know, I can play make believe all I want. Be like, yeah, I'm strong, and then you pick it up, you're like, bro, this is heavy.
Will a weakling like you survive?
Yeah, it's like in between 50 to 100 pounds is, well, 100% more of a difference of strength.
Terrible. Or is he
That's how it works. So like, if you pick up 50 pounds, like I pick up 100 pounds, I'm literally 2 times stronger than you. Because your 50 pounds is not going to feel like 50 pounds to me. And my 100 pounds is going to feel like, well, you won't be able to pick it up. That's a difference of strength. But if you train, because all muscles grow the same, there's not many people that much more stronger. If you see get a whole bunch of people together that lift weights, you'll see that they most likely, if they lift weights for so many years, they all probably lift the same amount of weight. Some people might be able to do more reps because of their glycogen levels might be higher. Some people might be able to do a little bit more legs back because they might be, you know, genetically somewhat enhanced. Like the strength is not overwhelming. People want to think that they're massively fucking powerful people, but the truth is you're not. That's how strength actually works. That's why strength and knowledge is probably the most unhindered strength in the world.
I thought that was anything but love.
You know, because having good knowledge in you,
I remain secure.
especially have good emotional knowledge, to know how to like deal with emotions and that, is your best bet. Because a lot of people really don't have that. Emotional knowledge is really fucking difficult to have sometimes. Because a lot of people don't know how to deal with their emotions. So they're like, oh, about happiness and shit. You know, like, okay, well, how are you happy? What makes you happy? What thrives you to be better? And that's what it is. There's a lot of stuff to learn, Mason. And you came to the right place, man. You know, I've been researching this shit for over over 14, 15 years, man. I tell you what, shit's pretty simple. Once you figure it out. Life is created for whatever you choose to do. Whatever your mind likes to do, you have to do it. Because that's what leads to a lot of depression and anxiety. And you do. You should be proud of yourself. Now you just gotta, get some building blocks building on what man do you want to be as you get older. That's the biggest thing most young people need to think, especially at your age. What man do I want to be? Well, I can't decide that for you. I can give you guidelines about how to be a better person. Emotional control is the best way of doing it. If you can control your emotions, the more disciplined you are, more or less likely the stronger you're going to be as a person. That's just how it normally works.
How bad that? So let your heart be light. Oh, chestnuts. On open fire.
Other things, don't be too competitive. Especially, with other people. Be competitive with yourself. Grow for yourself, not for others. Because others will notice you. That's how I think about when I get stronger now, when I'm lifting weights and that. I really don't aim for mass attention. Oh yeah, I'm stronger than you. I really don't give a fuck. Because it's not for anybody else but myself. But some people aim for that to impress others. You're going to do it no matter what you do. You're going to impress others because you are stronger than most people. Or because you're smarter.
How badass am I? So bad. Let's go outside. Time to give him a refresher. Chestnuts floating.
It's like when you're a little kid, you like to show off in front of the girls and that. The truth is, some women care about it, most women don't. But as you get older, if you still continue to show off like that when you're my age, which a lot of men do, you start to see that people really don't give a fuck. That's when that's when people call you immature. Because they know what life is all about. There's other things to do than sit there and run by someone really quick or lift a bunch of weight and say, look at me! I don't get it, dude. To me, it's stupid.
To alleviate your suffering.
To me, it doesn't matter at all. It's a waste of time. Saying the truth. all day. I'm always happy. You gotta figure it out for yourself. I don't know what to say. You gotta figure it out for yourself. Give thanks to the Creator and bless yourself, and you'll be better. It's pretty easy. That's crazy. Oh, okie dokies. Yay, got my pizza. Gotta think about more anime or something. Or man, now almost 22. I think I'm gonna watch that Duke of Death. It's actually pretty good. So far, so good. Environment's doing really good. This gun's actually quite powerful.
I don't know why I gave you money. Spend it, or whatever. Think this is all a piece of cake? How about a new slice?
I can smell them. A hunk of burning love. How badass am I? So bad.
And my mom sprained her ankle about 3 or 4 days ago. And she's complaining because she wants to go. She likes to go to bingo and work in that. And now she can't do it because she sprung her ankle and she's complaining about it. Like, dude, you sprung your ankle. You're going to make it worse by doing that. Well, they went to the damn doctors. I don't like doctors. The doctors are so full of fucking shit. They're like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Yeah, you gotta buy crutches, you gotta buy all this crap, and they go take pills, and I'm like, dude, just stay off your damn foot. Put ice on it. Learn not to twitch your ankle. I don't know what to say. I mean, I pray that she gets better in that, but like, listen to fucking retarded doctors that want to sit there all day and tell you to buy a bunch of medical stuff so they can make money off your ass. Just stay off your damn foot. Sit around. You go on your foot for a little bit. Put ice on it. I don't know what to say. Like, there's things you could do.
Chestnuts roast.
Take some ashwagandha. That stuff fucking is amazing.
I don't like chestnuts.
Stop eating little bitches.
How bad?
Yeah, my nose. Got him.
Your heart. Hello, flesh owl.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, man?
On an open fire.
Go away, Flash Pal, you big old smelly fucking asshole, dude.
Hunk of burning love.
And people always want to know why I'm so sane and why I'm not, like, massively fucking angry. Or some people are. Like, when something gets taken away from me, I don't sit there and be like, oh, so you just play video games. Do I like playing video games? Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's not the only thing I like to do, though. Sometimes I want to sit in bed and just, you know, ponder to myself about my life and look at what I can do to make myself better. Exercising is always available. I already exercised a little bit today. You can always exercise. That's always fun. Go outside, go for a walk. I mean, there's other things you could do. People nowadays are so fucking entertained, and like what they need to do is put their entertainment to a smaller amount. Anyway, I'm going to watch some anime. Like people believe they have to do something. Like they get like this anxiety. Like, I have to do it. No, you don't have to do anything. You do what's necessary.
Would you like to borrow an extra pair of pajamas? Really? Yes, come on! Hey, that's so fast!
That's hot.
Wait, what's that? How are they? My pajamas are kind of on the bigger side, so I thought they might be loose on you. Nope, looking good. Whoa, take the jacket off! Lady Viola, when you spent Christmas with us, what happened? Did the lady at the house give you any trouble? Oh, you mean my mother? She was pissed off because both Walter and I went out and left her alone with us. Well, to be honest, she was a lot harder on him than on me. That's interesting. It's good for Walter to get chewed out sometimes. The same applies to dearest brother, for that matter. Whichever of them becomes the family heir, it's got to be strong. Both of them are hopeless as they are now.
You say that, but you know it's not true. When I asked you before if you liked your dearest brother, you made out like you did.
No, what I was trying to say was I do not like him. You, quit smiling. Hey, I got it. Since this is the girls' only party, let's talk about love.
An obvious attempt to change the subject.
Oh, I don't know if I would say that. So tell us, Kath, is there anybody you like?
I'm not a big fan of talking about my love life.
Oh, it's no big deal. Who was your first love? Have you ever been in a relationship? Have you been kissed? I can't take it anymore. I give up. I think you're the one who's bad at changing the subject.
You're right.
Huh?
Excuse me, Lady Viola. I forgot. Didn't you say before that you had something you wanted to give me?
Oh, yeah, that's right, I did. I thought there might be a clue to breaking the curse somewhere in my house, and finally, after searching through a lot of stuff, I found this old thing. It's an old servant's logbook from around the same time dearest brother got cursed.
My.
I don't know for sure whether it'll be of any use, but I thought I'd give it to you anyway in case.
How considerate of you. I think His Grace will be very pleased as well. Mother's handwriting.
Hey, Cox, you've gone and gotten all quiet out of the blue. Is something wrong?
Yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea to come over and spend the night without asking first.
What's with this crazy delayed reaction? It's not like I was being serious when I was criticizing you. Not so soft.
What a relief. Bed's too small.
Then why don't you go and sleep in the mansion instead?
No, I'd better stay here. You're still a child, Viola, and there's safety in numbers.
If anyone's a child here, it's you, at least in terms of mental age. Alice, what's going on with you?
Yeah, you're happy.
Yes, I see. Perhaps it's time for me to act. It appears that Viola didn't come home at all last night.
Yes, so it would seem.
Where exactly has she been going? I still haven't forgiven you for what happened at Christmas. Answer me, Walter.
Well,
What did you want to talk about, Dolph?
Don't fret, I'm not going to make a fuss about the humans you brought to the witches' Sabbath.
Oh, so what then?
a confession of love, maybe.
Of course not. I'd like to ask you a favor.
Like to take your hand in marriage? Look,
I hope you keep stubbing your toe against the corner of a closet until you die.
what's got your panties in a knot?
My request is simple. I'd like for you to deliver a message to your pals.
My pals?
What's that you're reading there?
Believe it or not, it's actually an old servant's logbook from the main residence. Lady Viola found it and gave it to me, thinking it might have some information that could help us break the curse.
Well, the binding certainly looks familiar.
Some of the pages were written by you, Rob. See?
Look at that. My word, my cursive is so shamefully bad that I can't make out a single thing I wrote here apart from my own name.
Yes, that's just like you.
What did the others write about, I wonder?
It's mostly about work, as far as I can tell. Although even now, you can learn a lot from reading it. For instance, my mother wrote, 2 women in white nuns' habits came to the mansion. I hadn't seen them before.
What's the matter?
Rob, back when my mother was still alive, do you recall ever seeing 2 women in white nuns' habits visiting the mansion?
No, I'm afraid I can't say I do.
You know me? You know who I am?
I suppose my mother must have been writing about Daleth and someone else. Why would witches...
Ooh, there's Alice.
Stop bothering them, Zane. Alice and Rob are both on their breaks right now.
I can at least pop in and say hi, can I? Howdy, Rob.
Zane, welcome. It's good to see you.
You came by yourself? That's unusual.
I guess. Hey, as long as I'm here seeing Alice, I've got a message for you from Daleth.
Who's Daleth? Oh, skeleton lady who took roll at the witches' Sabbath?
I told you she was our leader, right? Heck of a way to remember her.
She's your leader? Sorry.
Zane, what did Daleth say?
She said, let's be friends. That's all.
But what does that mean?
Our friends stay out of one another's business, so I think the gist is she wants you to have nothing more to do with us.
That's the opposite of what that word means. Also, I don't have any other leads, so if I have nothing to do with you guys, then what's to become of me and my curse?
Hey, you're barking up the wrong tree. Look, no matter what Daleth says, Cuff and I will still help you. It'd be a shame if you couldn't break your curse and remain a virgin for life.
It's no laughing matter!
So anyway, what are you reading, Alice?
An old logbook from the main residence.
Really? Anything useful in it?
I've only just started reading through it, so I really couldn't say yet. I plan to read it at my leisure and learn what I can from it.
I see. Let me know if you find anything.
Yes.
Well, now that I've had my Alice fix, let's go have some fun. Sound good?
Sounds great.
I'll bring up tea for you later on.
Thanks, Alice. Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
You don't have to do that, you know!
Hey, I want to feel the excitement, too.
Come on! You're still nibbling around too much.
Oh, quit whining. There's no harm done. Let me play it how I feel. It don't have to be pretty to be art, right?
Yeah, I know, but jeez.
Perfection. Let's see. If I was going to name this song, I dedicate this love to you, Alice. Great, right?
No, forget it!
Why not?
Well, because, I should be the only one to tell Alice that he loves her.
Oh, man, that was so cringy.
Hey, you're the one who can't be true to your feelings in front of Cuff. How cringy is that?
You kidding? I'm always true to my desire.
You know that's not what I mean.
Anywho, now for part 2.
Would you at least call it the second movement or something?
You've got to loosen up a bit.
Rob, have you seen Zane?
Why, is he missing?
I left him alone for a bit and he went off somewhere. Now I can't find him at all.
Come to think of it, when I was making my rounds on the 2nd floor, I did hear someone climbing the stairs, and I wasn't quite sure who it was.
Oh, really? Wonder if he decided to explore the mansion.
I can't find it anywhere.
The message I want you to deliver is simple. Let's be friends. Also, that girl Alice has gotten her hands on an old logbook.
Logbook?
That's right. One from that mansion. I'm concerned there may be something about me in there, so I'd like you to quietly get rid of it.
Now, hold on. They really are my pals. I can't just get rid of something that belongs to them.
Well, I I'm afraid this isn't exactly a request. It's a threat. I could take her from you at any time, you know.
Zane,
Huh?
is something wrong? You have the logbook.
Oh boy. This is pretty awkward, isn't it?
You go outside? Ready? Where's my puppy? This anime's getting really good. I've been on for. I think I'm gonna get off for right now. I'm gonna get back on. I know I'm done. I'll see you guys when I see you.